Hey folks, this is Matt once again. Welcome back. I promise the next video will be Godzilla. So Lane, if you're watching, I promise the next video will be that. But want to do one quick vlog before I go into the Godzilla heavy reviews because someone sent me all of them. To talk about a few things, I got a package, so talk about that or open that and see what it is. Movie news, any questions people might have, so on and so forth. First and foremost, let's get to the package. And I just want to get something real quick. I believe this package is from Geppetto Productions, because it doesn't say a name on here. What the fuck did it go? Oh. Hopefully it's not the Hunger Games. No, it's not. But doesn't say an address. It says Amazon Fulfillment Services. So I wonder what that is. I have no idea what this could be. I believe it's Geppetto Productions because he was the only one that said he was sending me something. So if it's someone else, I don't know. Maybe it's in this note. A gift from John. Shit, does he want me to say his name? Whoops. I'll just say his first name, John, in case maybe he doesn't want his last name to be known. But it's from John. Jon. Not John Zero Cool 1389. This is John. Maybe there's another note. Okay. I don't want to say his last name in case maybe he doesn't want his last name to be said, just in case. Huh. It is. And if it's not Geppetto Productions, I apologize because no one else has said they were sending me anything. If it is, thank you. He sent me Excalibur. Forged by God, foretold by a wizard, found by a man. John Borman film. Helen Mirren. Nicole Williamson. Ooh, 2 hours and 20 minutes. I know my friend Mike OCP is a big fan of this film. He actually reviewed this film. And wow, this is brand new too. Damn glare. Excalibur. I will definitely review this. It'll be after the Godzilla or during the Godzilla stuff. Because I know that guy's been waiting for those, so. John Borman, the director of Deliverance and the General. Legend of King Arthur the Knights of the Round Table receives its most impressive screen treatment in Excalibur. With Patrick Stewart, Gabriel Byrne, and Liam Neeson in notable early screen roles, Excalibur serves up the New Yorker's Pauline Kael wrote, one lush and rapturous scene after another. Arthur removing the sword Excalibur from the stone, the Round Table's noble birth and tragic decline, the heroic attempts to recover the Holy Grail, and the shifting balance of power between the wizard Merlin and the evil sorceress Morgana. Not sure if I'll like this film, because it is 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm not the biggest sword and sorcery guy. There's some I like. Conan the first two Conan films with Arnold. Sword and the Sorcerer. There's some stuff I like, but I'm not the biggest fan of the genre, but we'll see. But I will definitely give this a look, so I definitely want to say thank you for that. Thank you for the gift. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I will definitely give that a review after I watch it. Let's see. People were at, well, we're just getting to like a vlog. But again, thank you, John. I believe it's Geppetto Productions. If not, I apologize. But this is John, Jon. Let's see. People were asking me, I saw the trailer to Curse of Chucky, and I thought it looked like dog shit. I thought, fucking, it looks like if Hellraiser Revelation starred Doug Bradley, here it is. It's got Brad Dourif voicing, so what? He voiced Chucky in Seed of Chucky, and that film sucked. I think if this gets a pass, it's going to be because it's not as probably going to be as silly as Seed of Chucky and stuff. But it doesn't mean it's a good movie. You didn't put sugar on a turd. It's still a turd. It smells like shit. Still tastes like shit. Maybe sugary shit, but it's still shit. It looks like a cheap direct-to-DVD film with a bunch of no-name actors. Instead of a little boy like the original, it's a little girl. In the trailer, they forget that the fucking thing was called Child's Play because they go from the producers who brought you Chucky. Chucky? I don't remember a movie called Chucky. You mean Bride of Chucky? Seed of Chucky? That's funny. I always thought of it as Child's Play, but this is pretty much just a cheap cash grab until they do the remake. Because I heard they're going to do both. So people are like, oh, but they're not going to. They are going to do a remake. It's just, hey, we're going to pump one more cash into it. Then when this makes money, then when this makes a bit of money on DVD, it's like, yep, okay, go do that fucking remake. Fucking Chucky was some little CGI enhancement shit. Chucky looks like a fucking drag queen at times in that trailer. When he's trying to be scary like this, he's like a fucking drag queen. I talked to a good guy on here, and he said it made him think of Michael Jackson. It just when he tries to be scary, he's got like these fucking eyelashes and shit. It's like trying to be like that Arquette guy in Bride of Chucky or something. Just like fucking drag queen, fucking daughter of Frankenfurter, Mini Frankenfurter from transsexual Transylvania. It's like, do we need a fucking Child's Play 6? Really? Just looks like a cheap direct-to-DVD film, in one ear, out the other, and Chucky looks like a fucking drag queen at times. I know someone said, well, probably the little girl put makeup on him. Yeah, that's great. He's going to be running around with makeup. It's going to be like fucking Peter Parker and fucking Spider-Man 3. That movie sucked too. Fucking eyeliner and shit. Fucking emo. What is it going to be? Emo Chucky? Fucking drag queen Chucky. Got a pair of panties underneath his good guy doll. And someone said that it's not even called that anymore. It's like called like something else now. I'm like, what the fuck? And it doesn't make sense. Like now all of a sudden, of course, I guess they're just disregarding the previous films. It's just he's fixed up and he's in some fucking house in the middle of nowhere for some goddamn reason. Probably some bullshit reason that they usually do in these later sequels to get the cash grab. I'll say it one more time. Chucky fucking looks like a goddamn drag queen at times. When he's trying to be scary, I was laughing. It's like, fucking, you got some lipstick? Here you go. And of course it ends with people doing stupid stuff. Oh, I'm a dumb bitch. I won't put my finger in your mouth. Put my cock in your mouth. That'd be a better, lady. So you like putting things in mouths. Like putting your fingers in Chucky's mouth. Put them in my mouth. When you're done with my mouth, now I have to put something in your mouth. Call a dick. But anyway. I mean, come on. Do we have these people doing stupid stuff like that? I understand it's a horror film thing. But it's 2013. Can we fucking... There's like 50,000 goddamn horror films to watch. Can we at least learn a thing? Something? A tiny thing called common sense? Can you do that to characters once in a while now? It's 2013. There's no more goddamn excuses. Just piss poor writing. Don Mancini. Same guy who did fucking Seed of Chucky. And doing this film. Fucking fantastical. Pandemonium of bullshit. See, the fucking Curse of Chucky. Yeah, Curse of the Assholes. Okay? Called a rash. Crawling up your ass. Settle there. Like you put a coal up your ass with a twisty dead diamond. This ain't a diamond in the rough. It's a turd in a toilet bowl. And I'm not going to eat it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it for free just to fucking laugh and make fun of it. And look at, wow, look how shitty it is. And not pay a fucking dime for it. That's the only way you're going to see a review of me, which I'm sure one day you will, because I'm going to watch it for free and still bitch about just to make fun of it. It's like, look at you. Pissing your pants. What other news? Lone Ranger flopped. I told you so! I did a little BS cast with my friend Effrey at the beginning of the year talking about movies. I said, I guarantee you this film is going to flop. And it flopped! It flopped! And by the way, it made me think of Heaven's Gate. Because, you know, Heaven's Gate is kind of a Western. It was a huge flop. This is a Western. It's a huge flop. Check out on YouTube, there's something called Final Cut. Type in Final Cut Heaven's Gate. It's like Final Cut, what is it? Final Cut, the making and unmaking of Heaven's Gate. I don't give a shit about the movie Heaven's Gate, but it's an extremely fascinating documentary about how Ito, and that Heaven's Gate, that was the film that, before that, studios gave more power to the director. After that, that movie helped close United Artists. So thus MGM had to buy United Artists from it because United Artists was dead in the water. It made so that studios gave less power to directors. You know that whole thing, no animals were harmed during the making of this film? That's now on movies because of Heaven's Gate, because back then, it like killed horses, and there were cockfights, and there were they used like cow or horse entrails for blood to be more authentic. I mean, Michael Cimino was a fucking idiot and a fucking moron. So, it's a fascinating documentary and just seeing how fucked up a movie can get. Especially the unmaking of it. It's just a really great piece of film history. If you're at all interested in film history, look up Final Cut. Maybe I'll put in the link below, the first part. All 8 parts are on YouTube. It's like over an hour long. It's really I've never seen Heaven's Gate, but it's a really interesting documentary. But I knew Lone Ranger was gonna flop because it's a fucking western that cost $250 million. The only westerns that were hits recently were True Grit, and that's because you had directors who won an Academy Award, like for No Country for Old Men. And Django Unchained is because you had fucking Quentin Tarantino. His name still means something. Not all the time, like the Grindhouse, unfortunately, but sometimes it does. This didn't have that. Had Johnny Depp being wacky Johnny Depp again that we've seen shitload of times as Jack Sparrow. And a fucking no-name called Arm & Hammer, fucking baking soda starring in the goddamn movie. $250 million. Who gives a shit about a Lone Ranger? No one has heard of the Lone Ranger for decades. Last time was probably in the 80s. That fucking flop Legend of the Lone Ranger in the early 80s that no one fucking gave a shit about and said it was a piece of shit. Great fucking thinking. Yeah, because Wild Wild West and Jonah Hex were huge flops. Cowboys and Aliens was a flop, even though I liked the film. It was a flop, but they don't learn the lesson. Disney fucking did shit with John Carter. They don't learn their lesson. Even now they're like, oh, it don't matter. That's how they're acting. Oh, it don't matter. Because next year we got The Avengers 2, we got Pirates of the Caribbean 5, we got Star Wars Episode 7. It don't matter. Fucking studios. Oh yeah, in case anyone wondering about the unlimited upload thing, I put the count of notification in July 3rd. It's now July 9th, and just now YouTube has gotten it. And they go, if we don't hear anything between 10 to 14 days, then we'll put back up the video. And it's business days, so, you know, probably not the weekend and stuff. So it's just funny that it took fucking like 6 days just to get it. And then 10 to 14 days from today, business days. I'm like, fucking YouTube. Fucking great. I did pre-order my Crystal Lake Memories documentary. It's up for pre-order, the 7-hour documentary on Friday the 13th. And plus you get a bonus disc. That's another 4 hours, so 11 fucking hours. Yeah, when I get that, I'm going to spend the whole day in my underwear with a 12-pack of Miller Yellow watching that shit. Too much information, but just in case. Don't do that. Yeah, seriously. I don't know what else I got. But since I got about less than a minute. Well, that's funny. My friend Mike OCP was just talking about this. Back to the Future will be in theaters. Cinemark theaters. Huh. I have to send this to my friend Michael CP. Oh shit, no. I don't think he's near him. Of course. He was just talking to me about, oh, I'd love to see Back to the Future in the theater, and now he's not going to get the check. I'll probably send him this just to I had to get him pissed off. What the fuck? Why is it around here? But that's what you do with friends. But either way, thanks for watching. Take care, and see you later.